You know, as a child, my grandmother would say to me, keep your hands to yourself. Or if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. Just that simple. And I think that's some of that old school wisdom that today's generation could use. I really do. It's just that simple. I don't know what makes these children so angry to just relentlessly bully someone to the point where it becomes physical. You in school to learn. And I think, you know, the parents should be pushing that. You in school to learn, not to be picking on people. And that's another story. Y'all check out the facts of this case, and then we'll have a short discussion on this heart-wrenching story.
Fifth grader Raniya Wright was a Forest Hills Elementary School student and was involved in some sort of fight on Monday. 2 days later, she died from her injuries, and her death is now being investigated by the school and local law enforcement.
This has caught a lot of people's attention all across the state. Our Jacob Reynolds is in Colleton County tonight. He joins us with an update after talking with the Sheriff's Department today and the school district. Jacob?
Well, J.R. Darcy, it was a fight of some sort on Monday that led to the injuries that killed fifth grader Raniya Wright. And here at Forest Hills Elementary, the question we and everyone else in this community has for law enforcement and the school is what and why did that fight happen and what caused the little girl's death?
This is by far the most tragic event that we've had in our school system.
Colleton County School Board member William Bowman gave his condolences to the family of fifth grader Raniya Wright. The superintendent's office said Wright loved to write, play basketball, and be a big sister. Wright died Wednesday morning from injuries suffered in a school fight on Monday at Forest Hills Elementary. So far, neither the district nor investigators have said what led to the fight. Colleton County Sheriff's Office spokeswoman Shalane Lowe's said they did not want to taint the investigation.
Our prayers are with the Wright family, the Colleton County School District, the faculty, everyone involved, the community as a whole, and we are actively working this investigation.
The incident report lists another fifth grader as a suspect for simple assault. The report says 911 was called after Wright collapsed and lost consciousness Monday afternoon. She was later airlifted to the Medical University of South Carolina, where she died Wednesday morning. Bowman wanted to assure parents that the county's schools are safe.
Unfortunately, this incident occurred. It was a very, very devastating, unfortunate incident. But I want parents to understand that staff members, administrators, we care about our students and we care about the safety of our entire school district.
My thoughts and prayers go out to the Wright family in this trying time. I can somewhat relate to this because my daughter was bullied in the 6th grade relentlessly. I found myself at her school talking to the administrators and the principals, the teachers, trying to take preventative measures to avoid a physical altercation. And they basically did nothing. They did nothing. Sure enough, it escalated into a physical altercation, and they had the audacity to not only suspend the bully, but they suspended my daughter as well, just for being involved in a fight, which I thought was totally bogus. We tried to take the appropriate measures to avoid it, but if you guys continue to let this other child bully, push another child into a corner, sooner or later, you know, it's going to be retaliation. That's exactly what happened. I think that these schools are dropping the ball. As parents, we can't be with our children 24 hours a day, so we entrust the safety and care of our children, you know, to the schools, and they're dropping the ball. They're dropping the ball. We can't be with them all the time. And I don't want to harp on the schools too much. You know, I understand they're underfunded. You know, the class size is huge. A lot of these kids come from troubled backgrounds, troubled homes, so they can be unruly. It can be violent, and I understand. I understand. Sometimes the teachers don't want to get involved at all for fear of their own life. They don't want to get hurt as well. But we got to find a resolution to this, because this can't continue to happen. I'm seeing too often too many kids committing suicide, being killed because of bullying. It's tragic. It's really tragic. I do hear that sometimes bullies can be experiencing bullying themselves. They might be physically abused at home or verbally abused, and they're just, acting out sort of a retaliation to what they're going through. However, it's still no excuse. It's still no excuse. The parents got to do better. We got to instill better values into our children. We just have to. And then finally, as far as the schools, I think the schools should be held accountable when things like this happen. I'm hearing too often about children being bullied and committing suicide and just being seriously hurt at school. It's not okay. And I believe that if the schools were being held accountable financially, because I think that's the only way you can get through to some things, that's the only way you can make changes, when you start hitting people in the pocket. So I encourage the Wright family and any other family for that matter to, file a civil suit. Make these schools accountable, especially when you know as a parent that you did all you could do to try to prevent something such as this. If you went down to that school and you told them about the situation and they just totally neglected it, they need to pay. Period. I know there's, these anti-bullying campaigns out and zero tolerance type of campaigns, but, people don't change until you start hitting them in the pockets, period. Period. So again, my heart and prayers go out to the Wright family. Guys, let me know what you think about this heart-wrenching story down below. Let me know if you think that these schools should be held financially responsible and whether you think that that would create a change in the way things are being handled now. And to the bullies, keep your hands to your damn self. Peace.